Jesus Christ, I nearly had a heart attack there. Almost 10 minutes added on to the end of the game. How the fuck we've won those 3 points, I'll never know. The defending was solid. Obviously, David De Gea was a fucking god this game. But to be honest, Arsenal's shooting was so piss poor. I'm not having a go, but most of the shots were directly at De Gea, and I just don't understand how they didn't score, especially early on. I'll go through the game. Basically, it's a battle of the crippled teams, to be honest. Like, so many injuries for both sides, and the game starts off, it's all Arsenal, I'll be honest. 30 minutes, Arsenal dominated. They honestly just couldn't put the ball in. Wilshere, about 8 yards out, he's dribbling. He hits it. It's a great save from De Gea. But how the hell he doesn't, like, put direction on it, I'll never know. Great save nonetheless, though. De Gea had to make a fair few saves, but again, they were just directly at him. Van Persie didn't look at the races. We started off, people are saying this is a 3 at the back, but in my opinion, it's a 5 at the back with wing backs. But whatever you want to call it, I think it's a 5-2-1-2. I'll read you the team. We've got De Gea, then we had Valencia on the right. We had Smalling, Blackett and McNair. Then we had Shaw as the left wing back. 2 centre mids, we had Fellaini and Carrick for some defensive stability. And then in the number 10, we had Angel Di Maria with Rooney and Van Persie up front. Now, Shaw got injured about 15-20 minutes in. I think it's just a light thing. It was a precaution. So Ashley Young came on. And during the pre-season, Ashley Young was fantastic, playing at left wing back. He gets brought on left wing back and has a really solid game. Him, Fellaini, and Rooney and De Gea were our 4 best performers for me. De Gea miles ahead of anyone else. So the game goes on, and then we actually have a chance, I believe, in the first half. Oh no, the first half ends. We are piling pressure on the last 15 minutes of the first half. Nothing happens though. We can't actually get ourselves a goal or anything or create a decisive chance. I think Di Maria curled a shot just wide. But anyway, second half starts, and again, it's pretty much, well, it's not really Arsenal. I think Louis van Gaal told them to sit back and hit them on the counter. And to be honest, that's exactly what we did. And then we get a chance. Valencia shoots and it hits off Gibbs and it goes into the back of the net. We didn't even have a shot on target at this point, and we're winning 1-0. And then Arsenal have chance after chance, to be honest. We have a fair few. It's just one of those games where we actually defended really, really well. It was one of our worst performances going forward. But by then, it was about the 80th minute, 75th minute. And Arsenal were throwing everything forward. So basically, we get a counter-attack. Di Maria, he runs forward. He finds Rooney, who's got like so much space. He goes through, buries it. It's 2-0, chips it over the keeper. And then later on, the exact same scenario, except Rooney passes it to Di Maria. He's through, and he tries to do what Rooney does, and it goes wide. I was so good. I was already screaming like going 3-0. But then I saw the ball go wide because it looked as though it was going in, but it went wide. And then after that, 8 minutes of added time for the second half. Jeez, it was injuries galore. I think Szczesny went off injured for Arsenal. Someone else went off injured, I can't remember. But yeah, also in the first half, actually, I didn't mention this, but Wilshere should have been sent off for a headbutt on Fellaini. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, Fellaini doesn't even feel it. He's like appealing to the ref. He doesn't even like care, basically. He can't even feel it because Wilshere comes up to about there on Fellaini. So, you know, it just looks funny. But if that had been Fellaini on Wilshere, Fellaini would have got a red card. No doubt about it. But anyway, yeah, after that Di Maria miss, Giroud gets subbed on. He's came back from injury, and I've got to say it's a class goal. About the 4th or 5th minute of added time, and Giroud takes it down, and it's a volley. De Gea gets a hand to it, but even he can't save it, and such a good goal. And by then, I was shitting myself, honestly. 5 minutes were played after that, and Arsenal didn't really create any. I think Santi Cazorla had a shot, but it was blocked. And then we basically ran the game off. There was a confrontation between Giroud. I think he hacked Di Maria when we were trying to like hold it at the corner flag. But nothing much happened, and we held on for the win. So we're now 4th, 5 points. No, is it 5 points behind City? 4 or 5 points behind City. Arsenal are 8th, and Newcastle are 5th. Holy shit. But yeah, we've done so well to win considering our injury crisis. We played 2 19-year-olds and a 20-year-old and a midfielder as part of the back line. Obviously Smalling as well, who has been ridiculously poor this season, especially after losing us the game against City by getting sent off. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Obviously Arsenal fans I feel aggrieved, but personally, Wenger just is shit at tactics. Like, he used to be great, but it just didn't seem as though you were going to score. You had so many chances, but I never really felt threatened until right at the end of the game when Giroud scored. Then I thought you were going to nick it and get 2-2, but you didn't. So what are your opinions on Wenger Arsenal fans? And then for us, I think Louis van Gaal got his tactics perfect, to be honest. Try and hit you on the counter-attack with the pace of Di Maria and Rooney. Van Persie, though, not at the races. As soon as Falcao's back, I'd play him. If Falcao isn't back by the time our next game is, then I would play Wilson, to be honest, because he did look lively when he came on. But again, 10, 15-minute run-outs when we're trying to run the game out, you can't really judge a player from that. So personally, I'll play him. He looked a lot more lively and a lot pacier. So yeah, let me know what you thought. And yeah, get in. We're 4th.